Yo, am I on time?
You are before time. I guess we're starting now.
Okay.
It is starting now. I was doing the opening, beginning thing. Uh,
Oh,
I'll
I
just
see.
go straight to the overlay. Uh,
All right.
there it is. This is currently the first
I can
stream we're
already
doing with the
tell that
new layout.
this is where we're doing the platformer one, right? Like the,
Unfortunately, I decided against doing the platformer one, and that is because
unfortunately, bro.
and the reason why I chose to do that is because the platformer one would it's 600 games long, and I played maybe like 30 of them, and
Oh,
and if you and
God.
if you and because I put all of them in a tier, it resets, so I'd have to get rid of all of
Oh.
the garbage excess games after that.
Oh, hell nah.
So 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 I compensated by adding Pokemon games and Nintendo franchises, which is arguably worse.
Now, while we're streaming this, I'm just gonna turn my TV on and play some Metroid Dread, because why not?
Yo, that's so based.
Because I finally got that friggin' game, so good
Yo,
news is it slaps.
it does slap. I'ma just text Ario. Um, so
Yeah,
yes,
that
it
preview
is
image that they drew is probably going to be me and them. Not gonna lie,
yes, that
I
is
can
what
already
it will
tell.
that is what it will be. Yes. Um, so
Oh
we
wait, I
have
forgot to switch it out. Hang on, I gotta switch Mario Party and Dread. Hang on, give me a second. Oops.
Oh yeah, because you were playing Mario Party earlier.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I hate that game. I love it, but I hate it so much
So
with passion.
true. So true. Which one do you think we should start with? Because
Uh,
there's like there's like fruit and drinks, which are like simple stuff, like general
oh
stuff,
hell
like funny
no!
stuff.
We gotta leave the food
There's
debate for last. Are you crazy?
oh yeah, yeah. The problem is that the other two options are Nintendo franchises and Pokemon games.
Um, I mean that should be fine, right? Yo,
Yo,
oh boy, the
are
preview image you made, I can already tell it's about to be really accurate. That is going to happen sometime this stream. I can guarantee you right
yes.
now.
Hey,
Yeah, we're
hey,
saving
Rick,
the
you're
food
listening
and we're saving the food discussion for last
going.
because I know that that's going to be the most heated.
Oh, absolutely. Have you seen how those can go?
Yeah, those can go horribly. So the other two options are Pokemon games
Those
and
can go
Nintendo
horribly.
franchises. So which one do y'all want to start with first?
I'm gonna go Nintendo franchises because if we do Pokemon first, that's
Yeah.
like just jumping right into the fire.
I mean,
You
yes,
gotta like,
all of these are going to be all of these are fire. All of these are fire. But
oh yeah, true.
this
I
but
Yeah.
like this is
really,
just the least fire out of all of them.
I should grab my phone real quick. Hang on, give me a sec.
Yeah. Um
Let's see.
okay. Yeah, there it is. I still can't believe you made that image.
Me too.
Okay. So I have it set up. Unfortunately, because I'm using standard OBS instead of Streamlabs, I don't think that I can do like a stream preview thing, but I'll just open up Google Chrome instead.
Ah, yes.
'Cause
Yield Chrome.
cause my standard browser is poo poo doo doo wiener head and won't show on the stream, like Discord.
Back.
No, wait, it does. Wait, it does. I remember. It does now. I just have to tab it in. I'm just stupid.
Oh no. I'm so scared.
All right. So just gonna give this a second to load, and then we should be all good. Bad.
Nice.
All bad. Horrible. That is what will happen.
That is a fantastic start.
Oh my.
Yes.
How long is this going to take to load?
Well,
So while we're waiting, while we're waiting for this to work, how are y'all doing?
Doing pretty good. For my birthday that recently passed, I had enough birthday money to get Metroid Dread and Colors, and thankfully I managed to do right when that game's patch dropped, so I got lucky.
Nice.
I heard that the Colors patch like fixed some stuff but broke other stuff.
Oh boy.
My experience was actually pretty clean, not gonna lie. I ran into like one glitch, that's about it, and it was like a really easy to solve one too. So
Okay, there it is. I'm gonna go into
my
I
personal
can't
experience
believe
was
it's already December.
and
yeah,
I'll
year's
tab
nearly
in.
over.
I know.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Let me
No,
join
just
the
a blank
stream.
screen.
Just a blank screen.
I can see your mouse moving, but that's about it.
I fucking hate
Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something. I'm just gonna do my whole screen.
All right.
There. Can you?
All right. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh shit.
No. You can't
I'm
see
gonna
it.
start this off. A Donkey Kong nest here, please.
Okay.
Yeah, no
So
arguments there. Donkey Kong is pretty good.
you
In
know.
that case,
Let me.
the nest here.
Okay. Let's.
Yeah, I've only played
If we're doing this in order, then
Returns and Tropical Freeze, but those games are pretty good, so
Yeah.
Okay, I think I need to add another thing down here for haven't played because I've not played any of the Advance Wars games, and I don't
yeah,
think
me
you
too.
guys
Survive.
did either. Okay, so
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm gonna make that gray here. Animal Crossing, oh boy. So
I've
I
only
have
played
things to
New
I
Horizons.
have things to say about this, so who wants to start?
Hmm. Okay, I will in this case. I think Animal Crossing is like a chill game. So like I personally don't really spend like too much time on it unless I like really just need like something to do. So I'd say because it fills its purpose, which is that, I'd say a B tier. It's not something I'm gonna play often, but you know, it's there for its purpose, and it does that well.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty fair. I actually have a close friend online who's a huge fan of Animal Crossing, and she's played the games from like way back. And apparently, like, the dialogue is much more interesting in the older games. I've only
Yeah,
played New Horizons, and while I love the customization features, like, I've had all types of villagers on my islands, and they just have the same dialogue. It just
yeah.
makes it really boring.
I have only
Wait,
played
why is there
But
a
it doesn't
blank
like
white
it
spot?
doesn't drag the
Why is there a
game
blank
down.
white spot?
So I think
What?
B.
What's this?
uh,
Why is
I've
Smash
only
Bros a
played
blank
Newly
white
and New
space?
Horizons, so
Why is
I
Smash
have not
Bros a
had too
blank
much
white
experience.
space? Okay.
Oh wait, that's Mother.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Mother and Smash Bros that are just blank white spaces because their logos are white.
Fun.
You know what? I'm gonna go into where's dark mode? Where's dark mode? Is there a dark mode? There is no dark mode. Wait,
What?
presentation mode.
Damn.
There it is, dark
Oh,
mode.
there we go.
Oh, sweet.
Tier maker dark mode.
Yay.
Okay. So,
Fantastic start.
Animal Crossing. So,
B.
Yeah, I'd say B.
I'd argue C.
mean, that's
because
also fair.
like the thing is that when it comes to Animal Crossing, these games are designed around playing them for really, really long periods of time. And I
Mm.
But
don't
then
think,
it gets
and I
like
think,
old, I'd
and the
say.
problem is that that can really only happen, like from the people I've talked to who have played multiple Animal Crossing games, that could really only happen once. Like,
Yeah.
you could really only have
Yeah.
one game that sucks you in the way that Animal Crossing intends. For me, that was New Leaf. New Horizons was an exception because everyone played New Horizons when it came out. But I haven't touched that game since like last year's Halloween update. And all of the new amazing stuff that they added now won't make me want to play it again. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Which, if if this game didn't do what it intended to do, then it kind of failed in my eyes, for me at least. And
Mm.
and like I said, you could really only have one true Animal Crossing game, which is your first one. You would spend like hundreds of hours in
Yeah.
that, but then like
Yeah.
not much in the others. Which is kind of what happened when I played the GameCube one. Like I
Yeah.
didn't spend that much time in it.
Yeah. I
So so I think
Like, I've
yeah,
either
definitely
it's
spent more
like
time on
so
New Leaf than I have New Horizons, I'm gonna be
so
honest.
so Animal Crossing is the first one here, so I'm going to put it in like low B and put anything in B over this.
That's
yeah,
fair,
that's
yeah.
fair.
I agree with
Yeah.
that.
I have a
Yeah.
strong suspicion that I'm the only one here who played a Bayonetta game.
Yeah, I
You
hate
would
to
be right.
say it.
I
I'm
like
Okay,
the
sorry,
music a
man.
lot, and I do like Bayonetta's character, but I've not
yeah.
actually played the game yet.
Yeah.
The
So I'd
games are
be
really, really
really,
fun. They're
yeah,
they're
She's pretty
extremely over.
tricky to main in Smash.
yeah.
Yeah, they're like they're very, very over the top, but like in a fun way. They're they're like
Like
really
DMC,
fun.
right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like crazy bullshit happening left and right, but it somehow is really fun.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that kind of series is always amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Donkey
I might
Kong. I
try
think
it.
you guys already talked about
S
Donkey.
tier, baby.
S tier, baby.
I think it is like A fine. Is A fine? Because
Yeah,
like
Nah,
A's
I'm fine. Nah,
because
okay.
I'm
I
fighting
play
It's
for
top
this
of
one.
A
Nah, 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 nah,
tier.
nah.
because
I've
because I played because I played games like 64 and like Land and the arcade ones. I don't think that the series as a whole goes in S tier when it has games like Donkey Kong 64 and
nah, nah, nah. I am
Yeah,
fighting for
Land.
this one. No, 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 no,
I
no.
mean it's
No,
evolved.
I've played most of the games in this series, and even though those games exist, I'd argue that the original trilogy Returns and Tropical Freeze alone, like with how literally all parts of those games are good. Like the gameplay, the level design, the music, literally everything
I forgot that I was
about
sharing
those
my whole
games are good
screen.
to me.
Yeah.
It's like
I've
I'd
only
say
played
those
the modern
alone
games,
put it in S
and
tier.
those are like,
Tropical
yeah.
Freeze is just straight up one of the best platformers of all time. I'll say it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go.
Absolutely, but I
I
think that
we're on
Straight up.
I need
the
to take into account the fact that there were games in the series that I did not like, and we're not even talking about the spin-offs.
Yes,
So
but I will keep
yeah, that's
fighting for
fair.
this. I do not care.
I'm going
I
to put this in
stubborn on this
A.
one.
I'm going to put this in A and
No, no, put it
leave
in
it
S tier,
there.
bro.
No,
Nah, nah,
I
nah,
will
nah, nah, nah.
no.
I will fight for this one. Nah.
Well,
I will
how
not
about
stand for this.
we see how many franchises go into S tier, and if not enough do by the time it's over, I put Donkey Kong in there.
All right, you know what? Bet.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I will
Yeah.
no
accept
one
that.
cares about Dr. Mario. No one cares.
No one cares.
I played it like once, and I played the garbage mobile game that doesn't even exist anymore. It goes in C. I don't care about this that
Dr.
much.
Mario is literally it's literally a mobile game before mobile games.
I
Yeah,
That's
wait.
that's a really good
Yeah,
way to
it's
put it,
like
actually.
yeah, because it's literally like Candy Crush.
Oh my, wait.
Let's
Yeah, it's like one of those
before this
grid
goes
style
into
games
a
you
huge
match up
mobile
stuff in
game.
a row. It like poops. That's literally Candy Crush in any like grid style game.
Yeah. All right. Fire Emblem. Disregarding Smash. Disregarding Smash, I think it goes in A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've only
I
played the
agree with that.
Warriors spin-off game, but I do know some stuff about some of the games, and I think the lore is cool. I think the worlds are really cool.
Yeah. And Three Houses in
Yeah,
Awakening are peak.
true.
So that is so
I
true.
think Fates
Crumb,
is cool too.
crumb my goat.
That is great to think that, Starry. Anyway, I'm gonna be honest. Before I think I need to lead this one.
Oh no.
I've never played F-Zero. No input.
I have played GX, and that is one of the best racing games. I will not take this. Maybe.
I'm going to be honest. Y'all overhype F-Zero way too much.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
Like I
I feel
think
like
that
the only reason people hype up
actually
F-Zero is
it's
because
absolutely better
Captain
than Dr.
Falcon is in
Mario.
Smash.
It's absolutely better than Dr. Mario. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think it's C, and the reason why I think it's C is because like not even just the lack of games, but the fact that it has way too much potential that games like GX just did not. Because like if you looked at what the roster of GX looks like, it's really creative, and I like the designs of almost every character in it, but they do nothing with it. Like there there's like no like there's barely any, if any, interactions between the characters. um
Hmm.
like I think that if there is a new F-Zero, the thing that I would want the most from it is like a story style mode where they actively use the characters they made in this, because right
Yeah.
now the character designs are good for no reason.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I think that the driving controls just haven't aged well. Like I think even Air Ride is like aged better. But like that's me. And
Yeah.
it's not even that I don't like fast racing games, because there is this like game called Fast RMX that tried to be like F-Zero, and I actually like that. So I think it's a problem with F-Zero.
Hmm.
I don't think it's bad, but I wouldn't put it any higher than
That's fair. I'm down with that.
that. Having played Golden
Hmm.
Sun,
Haven't played Golden
Kid,
Sun.
Kid
I
Icarus.
haven't played Kid Icarus,
Here's
but
the thing: Kid
I
Icarus is three games. The NES game is mid. The Game Boy game is mid, but Kid Icarus Uprising is peak fiction.
I need to play
yeah.
Uprising. I keep meaning to get around to it, but I
So I'm going to
fucking
put it in B so that it balances out, because Kid Icarus Uprising alone would probably be an S tier.
what?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it had other games, and those other games are dinosaur old.
Yeah.
Kirby goes an S.
Yes.
Kirby goes in S tier.
I literally was about to say that. I don't. Does in it? Nobody disagrees. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be
Kirby
honest,
is
out of
literally
all
peak
of the
fiction.
Kirby is probably the most consistently good video game franchise I think I've ever seen. Like
Yeah.
I don't think there has actually ever been a bad Kirby game, and all of the Kirby games that do release are like on average really good. Even the
It's
ones
like
that aren't
Yeah,
as
and like
good are still great by other
yeah. No.
game franchise standards.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
like,
like the boss fights
even the
are
games
pretty
that aren't
like
as good are just like not as good in comparison. They're still good.
Yeah, like I like Star Allies. Like it's a good game, even if it's not good in comparison to other Kirby games. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
and like the music is like
I
The
I'm
music is
tempted to say that
amazing and the bosses are absolutely killer.
and
Like
Void's theme, as in like from the True Arena in Star Allies, that is unironically my favorite final boss theme of all time. Just straight up out of any game.
we're about
my
to
Like
get the
favorite
actually.
French.
final boss theme from Kirby is Sullied Grace from Triple Deluxe,
Ooh,
which I
that's
played.
another really
Yeah,
good pick, actually.
so
I love
that's
organ
the
and I
thing.
love
That's the
rock.
thing. That's the
Combine
thing,
that
Wisp. They're
together
all
and
good picks. They're all good
Yeah,
picks.
they're all
like I
good
can't,
picks.
like I cannot
Even
disagree with that.
even Yarn.
Yes, literally.
I
Literally.
don't like if there is one thing that I might have to criticize about Kirby, it would be what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but it was like that Kirby like they made like this Kirby RPG mini game in Robobot and expanded it into a game on Super Kirby Clash. And like I don't think that's bad, but it has microtransactions in it.
Yeah,
That's like the only thing
Yeah.
I can criticize this entire franchise for. A
and the fact that's
free
the only
Switch
thing
game.
is impressive. Like actually,
And like the game is still good. So like
yeah, literally.
Straight up.
anyway, also also I'm going to just end this off by saying the lore. Anyway, what do you think of Luigi's Mansion?
I haven't played the games, so I don't really have an input, but it looks really cool.
Okay, so I've
I
played the
think
first
Luigi's
game and
Mansion
I've
is like the
played.
perfect B franchise. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say either that or a low A.
yeah, like 3
But
was awesome and 1 was awesome, but I didn't really feel Dark Moon that much.
that's fair. I have not
Yeah.
played Dark Moon, so I would need to actually experience that myself, but from what I hear, that's like the general consensus.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Mario
I
and
just got an
Luigi is A.
idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi is so good.
This is the franchise that is my favorite final boss, which is the one from final boss thing, which is the one from Dream Team.
That is
Like
Oh yeah.
completely fair. That theme
like
is banging.
like the one like it's
Fair.
crazy how like every single final boss theme just gets consistently better. Like apart from
Yeah,
Paper Jam, but that one is still like amazing.
yeah.
Like they
Like
just
literally.
Yeah.
pop off with these games every single time except Paper Jam, but we don't talk about that. Um
We don't talk about Paper Jam.
that Paper Jam is the reason why it's here. It's not bad.
That's fair.
It reeks of what I call sticker star syndrome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did like it, but it
I
was
modded there
definitely the
twice.
weakest one. Oh,
Yeah.
Ah, hello.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, hi.
I need to add you to the layout.
Right?
There. So random. We're going over Nintendo franchises. Just look at the list right now.
Right?
Do you have any
Yeah,
disagreements on
I'm
there?
looking at it. Um, I don't think so. I pretty much agree with everything here. I think.
Yeah, because we're all
So yeah,
based.
True.
I agree with the Kirby. I agree with
Yeah.
Donkey Kong. I agree with Mario and Luigi. Even though the only Mario and Luigi game I played was Dream Team for whatever reason. Uh,
Dream Team's my favorite one. It's
yeah,
so
My
good.
I'm just
personal.
saying like I probably should be play more of those games.
Yeah, I
Um,
recommend Bowser's
uh,
Inside Story after that.
Hey, by the way, may I just real
they
quick shill something?
Yes.
what
Can
is
I
it?
just say the final boss theme from Partners in Time is incredibly underrated, and that makes me incredibly angry.
Let me
Yeah.
look it up real quick. Let me look it up.
You know,
Let's
look
see.
up
No, wait.
Partners
Yeah, you can
yeah,
do
look up
that.
in
Elder
Time.
Princess Shroob. That is like literally my favorite final boss theme.
Elder
Don't get me wrong,
Princess
I love
Mario.
Dream.
Where do you think
the grand
Mario Kart
finale.
goes?
Mario.
I'd say
I'm not
A.
sure. Yeah, I'd
That's
say
a
I'd
probably
weird
say
one.
A.
bottom
Yeah,
of
I'd say
A.
A.
I'd say either
I'd
Bottom
say
of
like
A.
high B or low A because
I'm gonna
Low
go
A.
Low A. Low A. Go with
low
low A.
A. Yeah,
Low
yeah,
it's
A.
like
it's Mario Kart. It's
Yeah.
like
it's like
Like,
really
it gets better and
Now,
better.
if we're gonna talk about Mario franchise that will go in B tier, we can go to Mario Party.
yeah.
oh well there
I
we
guess
go.
so. It's had its ups and its downs. I've only played 8 and Super.
I've played a bunch, mostly the handheld ones, I suppose. I did play A and Super. I also played the DS, and like what was it the 3DS one called again? Island Tour, I think it was. I don't know why I decided to play Island Tour as a kid.
I played
That's
I played
in my eyes nowadays.
I played the GameCube ones. I played 8. I liked those. I didn't hate 9. I didn't hate Mario Party 9. That was saved for every game between that and Superstars.
All right.
Yeah.
Every
I think the
game
thing about
between 9 and Superstars, I just think are genuinely bad party games.
you know what I think the thing about these two series is that like I think explains their placement.
Mm-hmm.
With Mario Kart, it's like okay, you could make the argument that it does get kind of like repetitive, but like it's at least consistent. Like you can always go there for like a really good time with like any of the games at most, except Super, but that's kind of unfair. That's the first game. With Mario
Yeah.
Party, it's like I guess it's more of a gamble there due to its nature, because
Yeah.
Because there's an
like
entire generation
Yeah.
of Mario Party games that are doo-doo wiener head.
like it's either
Yeah.
No,
really good
because blood will be
or
shed.
yeah. Plus, it also doesn't help that it literally
Yeah.
changed developers midway through the series. But
So everybody, have any of you played a Super Mario game before? I haven't. I
no,
think
it's
I'm
a
gonna
really
throw it down
obscure
there.
indie
A.
series from what I hear.
A. Right now. Put it in A or bottom of S tier. Do it.
Yeah, I'd say bottom of
Obvious,
S tier, honestly.
obviously, it's Mario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got the
It's
same
super.
thing as
Yeah,
Mario
no
Kart. You
brainer
can
right
always go
there.
there
Pat,
for a
you
good
Pretty much
time.
a no
for a
brainer.
second.
It's super Chris Pratt Bros. Of course, it's gonna be.
Why would you say that? I am going to cry. Wow, this has
Okay,
been
so
like less bloodshed than I thought it would
I
be.
just saw
Actually,
this,
At
so now
least
you
he
have to
didn't.
too.
At
Just
least he
wait.
didn't fuck with Galaxy.
Yeah,
true.
yeah, like Galaxy is like there are like obviously there's new Super Mario Bros, which I think that alone keeps it below Kirby. like those
I
games.
think like even the thing
The
about those
DS
games, like
version
they're
was
not
meh,
bad. They're just
but
boring,
like
kind of.
It's just
the
that they're
DS
all the
version was
same
meh, but
game.
like listen, New Super Mario Brothers Wii was my first real Mario game, and I still like it. But
Yeah,
let me
same.
tell you, one of my favorite, I think my second favorite Bowser fight is the one from Super Mario Brothers Wii. Like
That
Yeah,
is
Yeah,
that is a
completely
good one. That's
fair.
a good one.
music.
yeah. It's
That
so
music
Oh
was
yeah, music is
amazing.
goaded there. Yeah.
it's like one of the two good songs in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. Anyway,
Yeah.
Metroid.
Okay, the DS soundtrack exists, buddy. I don't want to hear it.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway,
Never
anyone
played
want to
Metroid, but
disagree
Samus is
on
a badass, and so is
um,
Ridley.
I'd say hmm. I don't have
um,
much experience with Metroid games, so I'm not sure about being much of a judge here.
I think
Yeah.
that's fair actually, because like it's kind of the
like
same thing what I feel about Donkey Kong, in that even though Other M exists, like that there's still the rest of the series to go to.
but the
Yeah.
difference is that there were multiple other M's in Donkey Kong.
Okay, but okay, hang on.
Yeah.
There's like only like two more, buddy.
But here's the thing.
I will
Here's
keep
the
fighting
thing.
for this S rank. I don't think you realize how stubborn I will be.
Here's the thing though. Like Kirby and Super Mario, most of their games are like almost perfect. Like some of their worst games are mid. We don't talk about the Mario spin-offs, but like I don't know, some of their worst games are like decent or mid. Like I consider the new Super Mario Brothers series to be like decent. And
Yeah.
like Kirby Star Allies, as you mentioned, like it's
Yeah, and
still
technically
good, even
speaking,
though there's
Other M
4
is
worlds.
decent. Technically speaking, Other M is a decent game, and it's like the worst one
Okay,
here.
yeah.
And like this series has like really great games like Super, it has Fusion, it has the
I
Prime
still need to
game,
play
it has
Super.
Dread. Like
Yeah.
and the fact that it's still going on with like top tier games with Dread released 2 months ago, this is like probably one of my favorites like video game series in general, Metroid.
That's fair.
Why
Plus,
is
Yeah.
it's
Mother
such a
on
badass,
here
so
twice?
Haha, funny mother joke.
Why is it on there I'm just gonna
That's like the first thing I said when I joined this VC, dude.
I was just gonna
I'm gonna
okay.
be honest. I think that's an A tier.
I
Same.
only know Gygus, and I
The
only
only
know
reason
the
why
two
it's not in
playable characters from and the
the only
Sanctuary Guard theme.
the only problem that I have with this series is the fact that Mother 1 exists.
You know, that's why I said A
Yeah.
tier. And like even then, the story in that game is also really good. So even then, it still has its ups.
It's just that I don't think anyone cares about that one.
I've only played Super Paper Mario, but even at that, it's really good.
Yes.
Like
We need to address the
compare
elephant in the
Paper Mario
Paper
and all the
Mario, though.
RPG related games. Well, Super's a platformer, but like I feel like what sets the Mario spin-offs, aside from the base game, is that like I don't know. I guess the characters have more like depth to them.
Yeah, we need to explain.
I'm thinking top of B
Top
tier. I'm
of
thinking
B?
top of
Yeah.
B. Yeah.
Yeah. And here's
Yeah,
the reason
top
why I
of
say that.
B.
We need to address the elephant in the room. We need to address
Oh.
that Sticker Star exists.
Oh no! Can we forget that one, please? Please.
We
Please,
don't
God.
talk about
Stickers-
Sticker Star. No,
Sticker
no.
Star is
That
garbage.
not
Color
exist.
To think
Colors-
that I wanted that game
We don't
as
talk
a
about
kid.
Sticker Star.
Color Splash is
How
basically
much of
Sticker
an idiot I
Star,
was
but
then.
slowly Color Splash is basically Sticker Star in physical therapy.
What?
Yeah.
It's trying to get back to what it was before, but it's not quite there. And
That's
I
the
don't-
most weirdly specific example I've ever heard.
And
But I also cannot disagree with it.
And I'd argue that Color Splash's sticker so true, Gino, so true. It's garbage. And I'd argue that
True.
Color Splash's combat is actually worse than Sticker Stars. Because
I can't
because
really disagree with that because of the nature of the gamepad.
It's the same as Sticker Stars, but it takes 9 years to do anything.
Yeah.
And then there's the fact that the first 3 in Origami King are basically peak fiction. So we need to
figure something out here.
I don't want to put it in low A because there's like way too many things in A. I think high B is a good place for it. And
okay,
I think
hear me out. I have a wild idea. What if we ignore the 2 bad games and then go for the ones that are peak fiction and put it in low S?
But if I put it in S, then I'm gonna get a million comments saying, "What about Sticker Star?"
Oh wait, actually, hang on. Never mind. That's true. Never mind. I don't want you to go through that.
Yeah, I think this is a good place for it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
To be fair, if it wasn't for Sticker Star, it would probably be in low S.
Yeah. I hate that game.
Pikmin is just like it's just like a comfort series. It's just like not.
I need to play Pikmin.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not.
Me too.
It's very, very.
I'm not interested in
like,
Pikmin, honestly.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
It's an.
Yeah.
But like, I like the character designs and like I just think like 3 is really good. I really.
Me too.
Why there are 2? I don't know. I don't know why there's 2 mothers. Please don't take that.
I think I have an idea. Let's not rank Pokemon and then save it for when we actually like
Because we're doing the
Or
game.
I don't
Because
know.
we're doing
You know
the.
what? Let's just put it in A tier. Let's put it in A tier for now.
Okay. I'm only saying it that way because I'm scared of what the comments are gonna be, but I agree with that.
I'm
Bottom
going
of
to
A?
put this.
Or
Actually, I'm
no?
going to put
At
it
least.
below Mario and Luigi. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
put it.
good.
I
Yeah.
know that I'm going to get a lot of shit for putting it above Fire Emblem, but
I mean, that's just kind of
Punch
fair.
Out, Punch Out had like 2 games,
I
and
can't
both of them
believe
are.
Punch Out was associated with Mike Tyson.
Here's the thing about Punch Out, and then
Here's the thing.
I'll actually
Punch Out
fight
has
for it
2
in like
games. Punch Out has like 2 to 3 games, but they're really good. But they're like
yeah.
they're
Here's
same
like the
game.
crazy thing
Yeah.
too. I think honestly, NES Punch Out's like a contender for best NES game because like I still play that. Like I still think
Yeah.
that's like an actually really good game.
Oh yeah, sorry, I had to step out for a minute. Well, let's
That's
see.
fine.
Which one are we on now?
Punch
Punch
Out.
Out.
Oh, okay.
I'm currently fighting for it
The
to be
one
an
where
A
Mike
tier.
Tyson is the final
Maybe?
boss.
Yeah, Punch Out has 3 games. They're all the same, but they're all good. I think
Yes.
I'm gonna put that here because of that, or at least above Kid
Okay.
Icarus, or at least above.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Because Kid Icarus has 3 games and one of them is Peak Fiction, but this one is just like 3 consistently good games. I have not played
Yeah.
Rhythm Heaven. The
I
floor is
haven't played
Okay,
Rhythm
S
Heaven,
tier,
but it
S
looks
tier.
really cool.
I have played Rhythm Heaven. That is S tier. Just straight up. I'm gonna say it. I think that's S tier. Genuinely. I'm
Any
gonna have to
other
explain this one, aren't I?
opinions?
Hang on, wait,
Anyone
say that
else?
again?
And anyone else got any ideas on where to put it?
Punch Out. We're doing
No,
Punch
Rhythm
Out?
Heaven. Rhythm
Oh,
Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven. No, I
I'm
never
thinking
played Rhythm
S
Heaven.
tier. I love Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah, maybe.
Please? Come on, give me this at
Bottom
least.
of S.
Come on, please. Give me this at least.
Bottom of S.
And
I'll
because
take it.
there's only, I'll just put it. You know what? Because there's only 3 games up there, I'll just shoot Donkey Kong up there to compromise.
Yeah.
Alright, sure. Woo.
Okay, never
What's
mind.
up
I
with
will
the Rhythm
absolutely
Heaven?
take that.
What's up with the Rhythm Heaven though?
Okay, so they actually are what got me into rhythm games to begin with. They are amazing. They're basically like, all right.
From what
So
I
how do I
heard,
put
it's like rhythm game WarioWare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty accurate. Because like
Yeah.
they're definitely like a lot more fun visually in terms of like what you're seeing. Because like, okay, so for example, there could be like one mini game where like you're like tap dancing with like a bunch of animals, and then there could be one where you're literally just like swinging from giraffe to giraffe. That is an actual thing in one of those games.
Oh,
Like you can
that sounds
really
cool.
tell.
Don't
You
you
can really tell the
fucking
WarioWare
dare think
devs are
about
there.
it.
I'm not gonna put
Oh.
Smash Bros down there. I just forgot to add it there before.
Oh. Alright, put Smash Brothers below Kirby. Do it! Do it!
I mean,
I'm going to put it below Mario.
fair.
Okay, that's
I
more
don't really-
fair.
I don't really object to that at
because-
all.
It's
Yeah.
it's Smash Bros. I don't know where to put Splatoon. I don't know
I think
because I played both
Splatoon's an
games.
tricky one because, like, do we count Octo Expansion as its own game or?
Because the thing is that
Not
without Octo
really.
Expansion, Splatoon 2 is basically just Splatoon, but again.
Yeah, which I mean, like,
I
isn't
think-
bad, but I mean,
I
like,
think the world building is cool, and I think the gameplay is cool, and I think the music is horrible, but like the gameplay, like the game, like
you're
they're
about to
Are
get
you
some
good.
kidding
comments
me?
about
I
that one.
love
Their
I love
games
the
are
story music. I love the hero mode music. What?
the the games are good, but like I don't think we have seen enough of what Splatoon can do to put it that high.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until 3.
because I know 3 is planning on switching some things up about it, but if it doesn't, like, then why even make a 3?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Top
bold
of C is
claim.
pretty fair.
Bold claim.
Okay.
I haven't played Star Fox, so I can't say.
Neither can I.
That means that there's no objections to Star Fox being in the lowest tier. The lowest tier. So my argument with Star Fox is that even if 64 was good, every other game in the series is from mid to like horrible. This is a Nintendo game tier list. It's franchise. Like
Yes.
Star Fox Zero is probably top 3 worst games I've ever played. Genuinely.
Really?
It's
really
like legitimately out of every game you've ever played.
It's like you don't know the true pain of playing Star Fox Zero until you play Star Fox Zero, which I hope you never do. Because it has easily the worst control scheme I've ever played with. Like
really? Like even
easy.
10 controls are better.
Yeah, because at least with 10, because the thing is that with Star Fox Zero's controls, you not only have to do motion controls with the gamepad, but you have to switch between, but you have to constantly switch your eyes between the gamepad screen and the TV just to know what you're doing. Because on the TV, you can see where you're going, but on the gamepad, you have like a reticle to see where your shots are gonna land. But you can't see that on the TV, which means that in order to shoot, you would have to jerk your eyes down to the gamepad and back up to the TV constantly. It's horrible.
God.
It's like I saw this from a GMTK video that they did that they made the control scheme like that to justify the gamepad's existence. And if so, that was a horrible idea.
Yeah.
This is why the Wii U was a mistake.
I wonder
this is why
why
all
the
best
Wii U
games
failed,
got ported to the Nintendo Switch.
including Star Fox Zero, according soon. That's gonna be fun. None of us played Starfy.
Yeah.
Nero, we're doing this in order of what's
WarioWare
here.
either, but like
I think
Ashley
WarioWare
is cool.
I think WarioWare is C. Like I don't think they're games, but I never really play them for more than an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd argue B in most.
I don't know. WarioWare just feels like Wario Land would be higher. But
I need to play Wario Land.
But WarioWare was like the lesser of the two for me, and that's the one getting more games.
Yeah.
You know what they should have done? They should have put me games on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we should find a meat game tier list to do because I have a lot.
That would be fun.
I love Mii's.
We already have a
it isn't just me.
I know.
Yeah.
Xenoblade goes in A. Xenoblade goes in A.
Yeah.
Schultz smash.
Xenoblade 1 is really good. Xenoblade X is really good. Not the hugest fan of 2, but I can see that it's a really good game.
Yeah.
And like the definitive edition for 1 and like the 2D it's crazy just how underrated Monolith Soft is, considering that
for sure.
Like they help on basically almost every big Nintendo project. They helped with Odyssey, they help with Breath of the Wild, they help with Animal Crossing, weirdly. I don't know what they did there.
What?
What?
Yeah, Monolith Soft is in the credits for Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Huh?
That's insane.
I don't know.
Okay, that part I did not know. What?
Like it's just good games. It's just consistent
Yeah.
good games, even if I'm not the hugest fan of 2, like I said, which is probably the reason why it's not above Donkey Kong. Yoshi.
Uh,
Um.
Like,
I'd say bottom of B. I've only
Yeah.
played Woolly World, but that game is fantastic, and it's by the same people who did Epic Yarn, so.
I think
I
the
think
problem is like for every high this series has, which like it can get really high, like honestly,
it has like a like
it can get
has
really low at times as well.
yeah.
Oh my
Have
god!
have any of you have any of y'all?
You just reminded me of Yoshi's story. Like I
No,
haven't
I'm
played
talking about
that
a
game,
New
but
Island. New Island.
New Island is.
Oh yeah, that game exists.
Oh god, I hate that. I hate this soundtrack.
Oh, why
It's
did you have?
crazy.
Ah,
That, and I even would
why?
argue Crafted World is not that great. Like the
Oh yeah,
It hurts.
it lacks quantity.
I will
suppose,
say this.
and quality. I
Oof.
guess too.
if only we
I
could
love
ignore
the
Toshib
bosses
Island.
in Yoshi's Woolly
Crafted World.
World, but there were some that like, oof.
Wait, why is
I-
Arms on this list? It has one game.
No clue.
Odd.
Well,
I know,
what's the rank of that one, huh?
Easy, I know
I
exactly how to
haven't-
rank that one.
Yes.
I will give Arms credit. I do like the character
I really was
design,
not
but
focusing at all.
that's all the game has
That's the thing.
going
Arms
for
is
it.
thing is that Arms is a really good game if you remove all of the gameplay and everything related to the gameplay. Because
yeah,
because everything tied to the gameplay in that game, like everything tied to the gameplay is bad. But like I like the character designs and the music and all that.
yeah.
Yeah. I
So
had a huge
Zelda's
crush
going
on
in S,
Hotel
right?
Sumi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zelda's going in S.
Like that one's just
Only
kind of
played Breath of
obvious.
the
I'd be
Wild,
surprised
but
if it didn't.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I'm gonna put it at I think Zelda
Yeah.
is probably the best one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
It's kinda
don't really
clean.
see any reason to disagree with that. That's just kind
Yeah.
of true.
Yeah, I'm gonna close that out just so I can open the doc and get the next ones. So yeah, that is
Oh god.
that list. I'm gonna screenshot that. Save it. Okay. And I'm gonna open the docs to see what's up next. We said that the food arguments are gonna be last, so I'm gonna go with Pokemon games next.
I am not prepared for that food one. That might have to be its own stream depending on how this next one goes. Like actually, you aware how heated that could get?
Maybe.
Yep.
Okay. So before we do anything, they put these games individually on here. So I'm just gonna. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just gonna pick one for each.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So I'm just
Wait.
throw.
Hold on a second, because we need to take the exclusives into account.
Oh
No, we
hell
don't. No, we don't. We don't. We really don't. And you're incorrect. And you're lying. And you're capping.
Yeah, no, screw that noise. Please just like list one version of the game. I do not want to have to go through all of these separately. Good God.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea.
Like we
So-
might actually be here forever.
Anyway, bye. Okay, so let's start. I think we can all agree that this was like one of the lower ones. Like this,
Yeah.
this
It's
and
like-
yellow.
The first isn't the worst. It just sets the bar.
It's got first game syndrome, like
I see
literally
no
for every
Coliseum, so it's a
Switch.
bad list. It's mainline games. Coliseum is not mainline.
Yeah. I don't know how much time I have left, but can we rank from like Gen 7 to Gen 8? Because I might have to leave at 6:15.
All right.
Okay, so let's do Gen 7 there. Original Moon. Like Sun and Moon.
I'd say A, maybe top of B. But I really like the story. I
I
love the
think
Ultra Beasts and the whole mystery around it.
I think Sun
And
and Moon has
I
has
love the
like
Z moves a lot.
I think Sun and Moon have the best story, but if I were to do it by actually playing the games, I think it would be C for me.
Yeah.
Can
Like the
we
Gen 2.
compromise on B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ultra
Definitely be like
this
a
there
in
was no
between.
reason for this to be made. There was like no reason for this to exist.
They should have done what they did for Sword and Shield. Like,
Yeah.
And the thing is that with Ultra
it's
Sun
just
and
like
Moon,
it was so exhausting to play it because if there's
like
one thing I hate about games and stuff, it's starting over. And just like
because like
starting over with a different ending and stuff just doesn't feel right to me. And
like
even a Crozma was easy to beat because listen, Primarina was my dude. I
thing is that with Ultra
I'm a
Moon
fairy type
playing
main.
thing is that with Ultra Moon, it's better as a game than Sun and Moon. And if you've never played the original, then I would recommend this. But its story is like so much worse, which was the best part of Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
goes there. You ruined the one good thing about this game. Not the one good thing, but
Yeah.
like the best, the big best thing.
Yeah. I haven't played the Let's Go series, so no input.
Yeah.
Where are we putting Sword and Shield?
Oh, I'm sitting this one out.
Bottom of C. Like I said, I've only played Gen 7 and 8, and I can confirm that Gen 7 was the better game. I don't know. I didn't, I don't know. I feel, because like, I think the arena trials are cool. Some of them were more underwhelming than others. I do like the camp mechanic. The Dynamax is pretty fun with friends. But like, I don't know. I didn't enjoy the story mode as much as I did with Gen 7. It's like I
I'd
do like
argue,
the
I'd argue,
mechanics and the
I'd
wild
argue Sword
areas,
and
but like,
Shield. I'd argue, I'd argue Sword and Shield is probably the worst story outside of OG Dominant Pro. Probably is the worst story in the series. I'd argue that. It's like, it's really bad.
you know what?
Um,
If the C tier gets crowded, put it at the top of D. Compromise?
yeah, yeah,
All right.
because like there are aspects of Sword and Shield that I really like, but like they kind of waned on me over time, and I feel like Legends will probably be the nail in the coffin for my opinion of Sword and Shield if it turns out well,
Yeah.
because this game is basically attempting with Sword and Shield, like dabbled in, which was to have multiple open. The Crown Tundra slaps though. The
Yeah.
Crown Tundra
Yeah.
slaps. We did a 7 and
Actually, you know what? Sword and Shield should stay at the bottom of C because the DLC was way too good.
I'm gonna put it above Ultra Sun and Moon for that reason.
Actually, yeah, because at least it's a different story instead of having to play the same story but with a different outcome.
Yeah. So we have those down. Those are the ones you played, so I feel like you're pretty comfortable in that regard.
Yeah.
So I have an idea. I think for these, I'm gonna order these based on like, so that way we can have like continuous conversations about these. I'm gonna order these based on their regions,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
line up pretty well for everything here so far. Fire Red
Yes.
and Leaf Green is the best version of Kanto, which means that it's in C. Because
Okay.
Kanto in general is just extremely basic. And I know it's basic because it was the first one, but I don't really think there's anything you can do to make Kanto interesting.
Yeah.
This is probably the best you can do. Which it's still
Yeah, I'd say
it's
so.
still pretty good, but it's still Kanto.
Yeah.
So there's OG Silver, Crystal, and Heart Gold. I think that OG Crystal is C, Crystal is B, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver is A. That's what
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's S, and it's because of a problem that I have with Gen 2 as a whole, which is that the balancing in the game is awful.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
because like halfway through it tries to be open, but forgets to scale the game around it being open, which means that
Yeah.
badges 5, 6, and 7 have the same levels, which makes the game extremely easy. Even
Yeah.
in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And also, I consistently have trouble making teams out of brand new Gen 2 Pokemon in these games. Because, like, there's not many good options to pick that aren't just evolutions of Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
Like, as
and
much as I do love Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that is like a legitimate flaw.
and the thing is that Soul
Mhm.
Silver fixes none of those problems.
Yeah.
It just adds a lot of really good stuff on top of that, but keeps those problems in. We'll talk about this later. But yeah, I think it's a it's a really good game.
How have we been agreeing this consistently on this? What?
Wait, just wait.
Break out the food one now.
Oh no! Are you crazy?
So, Gen 3 with these ones. I'd say Sapphire is B, Emerald is A, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is also A.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't really see any reason to disagree with that.
Really? I saw a lot of people hate Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
I mean,
7.8 too much water.
No, it was that they removed. No, it's that they removed the Battle Frontier,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
which was only an Emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, and apart from that, and like making the game a little easier, it's just Sapphire,
It has Primal Groudon
but
and Primal
more.
Kyogre, and they're like easily some of the coolest designs in
Also,
Pokemon.
also it has soaring, which I'll never get why soaring as a feature was never brought to any of the console games until Legends.
Yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
Also,
seems
we do kind of consider the
hello
soundtrack too.
order. Yeah, this for a remake, its best songs are the original ones.
Yeah.
But like the remixes are really, I'd say that as a remake, its remixes I think are better than Heart Gold and Soul Silver's.
Honestly, fair.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Kyogre and Groudon theme is honestly fantastic. It even like has like that really cool thing where like it fades into the original version for a bit.
it's really nice
Ooh,
stuff.
yes.
High order. So Gen 4, Brilliant
Uh-oh.
Diamond is fresh, so I'm just going to put it like this.
Okay.
Platinum is S,
Hmm.
and these are D.
Yeah. It's like it's too quick to judge them now.
I actually
I'd
think that it's
say.
perfectly fair to judge Brilliant Diamond right now because it's no secret that Brilliant Diamond is like like when it comes to Omega Ruby or Fire Red or Soul Silver or even Let's Go, I could talk about the differences they make comfortably. With this game, it's like, yep, it sure is Diamond and Pearl. Because
Yeah.
the, they don't add much to the. Actually, I'm going to put this in C because they
Yeah.
made HMs not tied to your Pokemon, which makes these like a lot better to go through than the original Diamond. But oh, and also the gym leader rematches are really good. But I just don't think this is probably one of the least exciting Pokemon games I think I've ever played. And like I'm glad to see that everyone's enjoying these. Like arguably more than
Yeah.
Sword and Shield when that released, but like it just it's not a bad game, it's just not a good remake. Yeah, like it's not a good remake. And it's not a bad remake because it took an already bad game and added horrible features to it that just made it worse and worse than the original version. It's a bad remake because like it just barely fixed it. Like it barely like made it better. It's just the original, but again, which I'm sure people who like Diamond would like that, but I kind of expected it to, and this is gonna sound really entitled, I kind of expected it to be more like Platinum.
Fair, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Platinum, like Platinum added like a lot of stuff to Diamond that just isn't here. And I know that I said that it was fine for Alpha Sapphire, but that's because that added new stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Mm-hmm.
gee howdy, where are we going to put Gen 5? That's such a
Hmm.
crazy concept.
I do, in fact, wonder.
I
Yeah.
know that it's starting to get cliche to like Gen 5, but people like Gen 5 because it's a really good game. I started with Gen 5, and I always liked Gen 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
first
like how
gen biased.
I don't like how it's become a trend to like these games, just like how I don't like it's a trend to like people treat it like a trend to like X and Y. But like
Hmm.
people just like the video game.
Yeah. I don't think there's like any like deep rooted reason behind it. Like I don't think I don't need an essay to explain why I'm a Sonic fan. I just am.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah, same with
good.
me and Mario.
I
They're
like
just
the funny Blue Rat Man, and that's just kind of it.
I like Funny Dragon in Funny America game.
Yeah.
I really will say that I would much rather live in Unova than America. Anyway, Pokemon X and Y, I'm gonna be honest.
Hmm.
I
I think
guess.
I think X and like here's the thing. The story is very boring. And I don't even think that it's
Yeah.
because of the story, because it's clear that what they wanted the story to be would have been like really good, because there are pieces of this that is really, really nice. But it falls into the Sword and Shield camp where it has good ideas, but like
It's
but
all about
like
the execution in the end.
it's not even just the execution, it's just that they rushed through a bit of it.
Yeah.
Like they
Why
like
did Z never happen?
Um, through we actually figured that out, which is that there was originally going to be Z, but they had to put all of their eggs in the in the Sun and Moon basket, so that way they could release it on the 20th anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah.
The only reason why that
Huh.
didn't affect Alpha Sapphire was because that game was already being made when by the time it came out. Every new
Huh.
mainline Pokemon game is made right after the last one. So like
Oh.
Y was made right after Black.
Oh.
Each of these games get 3 years of development time, and the stuff in the
Yeah.
middle are
Ooh.
made by a secondary team.
Wait,
But the secondary
that means we're
team had
getting
to.
Gen 9 in about like next year.
No, we
Oh
aren't.
yeah, true. Oh.
Yeah. Oh wait, because Legends of Arceus exists. Oh
Yeah, but
damn.
it's weird though,
Maybe.
because I feel like they're treating Legends Arceus like Gen 9, because they keep talking about how it's like the new thing for Pokemon, which is how they market like Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The story
I'm
feels
sad
like
that
it
we're
had
not
a lot
getting
of
any
missed
like
potential. It feels like a piece of a
new
larger story.
Pokemon aside from like variants, so
We're getting like evolutions, and those are peak fiction, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're peak fiction.
Yeah, Order, I agree. It feels like a piece of a really good story, but we just didn't get the full picture. And I
Yeah.
think until the inevitable, hopefully, Gen 6 remake or Legends game, we probably won't see that picture anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still weird how they almost like just never expanded on Zygarde except like that one thing that I completely forget about.
And there is our Pokemon tier list.
That was surprisingly not as bloodshed filled as I thought it would be.
Yeah, because like we all generally like I'm gonna move some things around a bit. Like I'd say this is better than that. I'd say I'd say put that here. I'll put that there. And I'll I'll put this here. Like yeah, that was actually surprisingly not bad.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
surprisingly not bad. I'm
Yeah,
just
that
gonna
was
save this real quick. And I'm really glad that we got that reprieve, because we're doing the food ones now.
Oh
Can we
no.
hold off on that one? Because I have my thing and it lasts an hour and I kind of want to
Oh.
be present for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
We could always do like 2 live streams in a row.
True,
I
actually. I'm
guess.
free
Just
Friday.
like end this
Actually,
one
on Friday
here.
I'd have more time, so yeah.
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 I'd say that we can do the fruit ones next. But until
Okay.
then, I think I'm just gonna go on, because like we still have a decent amount of time, so I'm just gonna look and like find other ones like live. I'm just gonna look in video games for one.
Alright.
Mm.
Mm.
See.
Hmm. Um. Have all of us played Cuphead?
Yeah, I have.
I've seen a boss compilation and I'm okay with sitting that one out.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I haven't played the game yet, so that's why I'm sitting out, but I genuinely love how creative the bosses are.
Yeah, I feel
And
like we could
I
talk
just
about the Cuphead ones. There,
okay.
I
All
also
right, I'm
still have
gonna peace
this
out
ones here.
quickly.
All right, all right.
So bye for now.
Bye,
Alright.
bye.
Alright.
Cuphead. Woo.
My
I
arch
feel
nemesis.
yes. I feel like unlike other first bosses, I think that this is still like genuinely really good. But as a first boss, I'd say it's like a better. I'd say this is a better tutorial than the tutorial on how the game works,
Yeah.
because like it basically goes through every major thing you have to do for the rest of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
no, I agree
also
with that.
and also the funny onion go wah.
Yeah.
These dudes.
It's just about to be a smooth one as well.
Yeah, I already like these guys, but I saw like a storyboard cut of one of the episodes of the Cuphead show, and it was about these guys, and it made me like
Yeah.
them more.
Yeah.
It because like these these dudes are really cool. They're funny frog man. It's the
Yeah, no, I
Dragon
agree with that.
Quest slime.
Yeah,
Let's
no, easy.
go.
We don't even need to
Th-
talk about that one. That one's just
this
easy.
one is just kinda boring.
Yeah.
Like the
So how are we
moon.
rating these? Like difficulty or something?
I'd say with like how, their designs, their music, their like as a boss, that stuff.
Okay, so let's say the dragon one, is that on here? Like the green dragon? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say the green dragon absolutely infuriated me and unironically made me basically rage quit a good few times for the few weeks. Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
the
hate
dragon
fuck that
is
guy.
the dragon is just a genuinely badly designed boss.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
No, I hate it
it's not
so much.
it's not hard. It's not even just that it's hard, it's that it's bad.
I hate it so much.
Like this isn't
Why?
even a bad
Who
boss.
made this? Yeah, yeah. No, easy.
Yeah, like most people like more people know about this person's music than like the actual main villains. More people know about Cagney than these two,
Some
which
people
is
straight up know
crazy.
this theme more than the actual game itself.
Yeah, you can thank Smash for that.
Yep.
Um,
Which, by the way, can we just talk about the fact that that got into Smash? Like, what?
I kind of wanted him to be a fighter, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with this.
Yeah, same.
I
And
genuinely
it at
forgot
least
this was
looks
a
like it at
boss.
least looks like him. That's
I
more than I can
I
say for.
genuinely forgot these two were bosses.
Oh, same.
Like this one has like a cool thing at the end. Like that's it. Um, I love the clown. But look, it's just so funny. He's funny
Yeah,
clown, and he is like one of my favorite songs. And he turns into a carousel at the end.
yeah. I like
It's
this
just
dude.
solid. It's Woody Woodpecker.
Uh
Yo,
oh, this one. I hate this one too.
I think this one was kind of funny, like especially at the end. Where like when they die, he like the little birds salt him, like salt and pepper him.
Hmm.
Like that's funny. It's comedic, and I think that like the one bullet hell move, it's a lot like easier than than like you initially think it is.
Yeah. Still hate it though.
Yeah.
Is that
Speaking
a
of
skill issue?
bosses that
Maybe. I'll admit that, but I don't care.
but if you want to talk bosses that I hate, we have the only two other actually garbage designed bosses right next to each other.
Oh, hell no. I hate these two.
The problem with if you played the B one during launch, oh my god. Like,
What?
you know
Was it
how
worse?
here's the thing. You know how one of the attacks have the bee pop out of like the top of the screen with like a little finger wag?
Yeah.
That finger wag was patched in.
Oh.
She
Oh
originally just
no.
she originally just popped up whenever she wanted and hit you
What?
on top of everything else that's there. And you have to keep jumping and you can't like and you keep falling through platforms because of the way that angling your shots work. And this one is just.
Do we even need to talk about this one? I think everyone who's played the game like knows exactly what's wrong with this boss fight.
Yeah, like I sincerely hope that they learn from this for the DLC.
Please. Please.
This one has has like really fun music, so I'm just gonna put it in B for that. The boss is fun too, but like not amazing. The music has like tap dancing in it though,
Yeah.
so that's neat. This is also going in A. It's the rat that turns into a cat that turns into a rat. He becomes Tom. That is, he pulls out little rat ghosts. His music is a banger. It's really good. I like this one.
Yeah.
I forgot what you are. Now, I kinda want to put it in A. And like there is one part of this boss that's keeping it from S, which is like the last phase. And it's mainly because of the fact that it's super RNG based. And there's like
Yeah.
a genuine possibility that what's it called? You would just get frozen and like slapped into a platform before you can unfreeze yourself. But
Yeah.
like literally everything else about this boss is top tier. So
Yeah.
just like an unfortunate bug that they never fixed.
Man.
I really hope they do it soon. Ghost Man. It was really fun and creative, but I played this one right after beating this and beat this first try.
Yeah.
So, like, this is probably the first. I didn't even beat this one first try.
Wow.
Like, this is just a really easy boss, but these two are S. Like, it's the dudes. It's the lads.
The boys.
It's the gamers. Yeah. Anyway, I still have this here, so we might as well do that.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah, I'm taking full control of this one. Hang on, let me see this real quick.
Just gonna rename these real quick. See
Thank you.
these
I'm
nuts
about to
in
make this
your
fully biased.
mouth.
I'm warning you right now. I am not holding
Oh,
back.
okay. Stick to the ground garbage. Um, never played. Um, there's a decent amount of stuff here, so why don't we start with Sonic 1?
Um, I mean, that's just kind of the perfect place for it. You know, it's because you heard it
It
several times
laid
this stream. First game syndrome. It's not bad, but it's not really like it's a
good.
good first game, but it's like that's the only real context I'd say it's good in. It's like kind of all right otherwise.
Yeah. I still genuinely think Sonic 2 is good though.
Oh yeah, easy.
And
Sonic 3, I've grown a lot more.
is
Wait, are
this
we?
Sonic? Is this Sonic 3?
No. Wait, real quick. Are we counting Sonic 3 and Knuckles as the same game for this, or are we doing that
Or
separately?
is the is this like a separate game? Hold on. Is that a separate
Oh,
game?
that's Game Gear. I think yes, Game Gear Sonic 2.
Oh, well then this is well, I don't see Sonic 3 anywhere. So
I think
I
just to be safe, we'll count Sonic 3 and Knuckles as the same game. In which case, I've personally grown a lot more appreciation for it, so yeah, I'd say high A, easy.
Yeah, hey, it's really good. See these nuts in your mouth. Where do we put it?
CD, I'd say below 1, because it's like, it's got good things, except the game. And the thing is, those things outside the game are really, really good. But
But the game
yeah,
is still there.
don't get me wrong. The port
That's
definitely made it
Game
better, but
Gear. This, I'm not sure what that is. Or
okay,
that.
can we please like make a tier below garbage for Sonic Blast specifically? I hate that game so much. Yes.
Where is Sonic Blast?
Um,
Sonic. Which one is this?
Sonic
They don't.
Blast is
They don't.
the.
They don't have the name.
All right, hang on.
Uh,
Okay, so the first one there is Sonic Chaos, I think. Yeah. Oh, Secret Rings.
Not yet.
Okay, yeah.
Sonic Chaos, Sonic Triple Yo, Triple Trouble? Like
Oh my God.
Sonic.exe? FNF? I've never played these two, but have you?
Um, I have played Chaos. I think it's all right. I've not played Triple Trouble though.
I'm gonna just put it in C.
Yeah,
Um, Sonic Adventure
Adventure
1 is
One.
A.
Yes.
Actually, high B, because no matter what, no matter what you think of the game or whatever Mario 64 comparisons, it's still aged like ass.
All right, fine.
It's a really good Sonic game that should have come out like 5 to 10 years later. And trust me, this is not the first one, but for different reasons. We'll talk about that later. What is this? Neo
Uh,
Neo Geo Pocket?
oh yeah, this game was pretty good from what I hear. It's basically Sonic 2, but again, so
I'm just
yeah,
gonna
slap that into B.
Adventure 2 is an A though.
Yes.
Adventure 2 is iconic. It's a good
Yeah.
game. Almost everybody knows it's a good game. I have not played any of the advanced ones. You go for it.
Uh, Problem is, I mainly played Ultimate Flash Sonic, so that's where I recognize the sprites from, but not the actual advanced games. uh,
Okay, I guess neither of us played them then.
oh
And
hell no, not here. Okay, not D. D.
I haven't played Heroes. How good is it?
How do I describe it? It
Come
would
on.
be good if it weren't for the control being complete S.
How bad is it?
The control feels like you're on ice for all of the game, and they also go really, really, really fast.
Oh, that's the best Sonic controls. Whoa.
So yeah, I'm gonna
I'm gonna
just
put it I'm
slap.
gonna put it in I'm gonna put it in low C because I think the other aspects seem good. I don't think it's like D just because the controls. Unless they're that bad. Unless they're really that bad. I don't know. I still haven't played it.
All
Uh
right.
Shadow the
Yeah.
it's just kinda there. It's just kinda there.
It does have a banger main theme, though. I will give it that.
Absolutely. Speaking of bad games with banger made themes,
Yeah.
Sonic 06. No matter how many underrated gem videos you will make, it is still a broken, buggy mess.
The problem is, it is literally only fun because of the glitches. If you
Like, there
if you
are.
left the exact base game the same and still took out the glitches, No.
Like it would like it's like a it's like a low B tier Sonic game that just wasn't finished.
Yeah.
I see Sonic Rush 1 and 2 and I haven't played those. So what do you think?
I've played the first Rush. It's actually really good. I'd say A.
SA2 is not in top tier. SA2 is not in top tier order. Where
Oh, and
did
I
you
just
say it
realized, what
was?
are we gonna put in S tier?
Uh, I'm sure something will come up.
Yeah.
Gino, '06 is not good.
What? What?
Gino said '06 is good. Gino, what are you talking about?
Hang on. Are you talking about with the glitches or?
Like, do you mean with it or without it? Because the glitches are still in the game. If Sonic Colors Ultimate would, you know what? There's only if I just realized Colors Ultimate is not on here.
I mean, I guess we could
Well,
just kind of lump in that with
we
colors.
but then we would bring Colors down.
It's
Um, where did you say Rush was gonna go?
A.
Okay, I'll just throw that in Overplayed.
Black Knight. Okay, this is
This
in a weird spot. It's
Here's
okay.
it
The
looks good. It has a great story. It has a great soundtrack. It's it just like is not fun to play. It's not
it's like
awful.
it's not as yeah, no, like that's the thing.
It's not
Okay, I'd say
awful.
it's like you can play it and still have like a decently fun time, but there's not many that I'd put it above, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like is yeah, or you put it on nail on the head. It doesn't have horrible controls. It's just not great. I'm gonna
I will
put it
say the
above
other
Sonic.
aspects of the game are amazing though, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? If I'm gonna put it above Adventure. I'm actually going to put it above Adventure 1, which I'm sure that will go over amazingly.
Oh
Um,
boy.
Sonic Unleashed.
Which one? Because here's the problem. I only beat the Wii version of Unleashed, but even then, that is only because of one thing.
Hmm?
It's, okay, this is gonna take a bit to explain, so like give me like a bit here, but okay. The Wii version was made by Dimps, who made the Rush games, and they kind of introduced the boost formula, right? Now the thing
Yeah.
is, okay, I get the Wii level design is weaker, but Dimps definitely kind of knew how to handle things in the boost formula, because how the medals work there is it's based on your rank, which works, because boost formula is about going fast, so maybe make it based on that. Now, while the HD version has, I'd say, much stronger level design, the medals don't work with the boost formula, because okay, red coins in 64, right? They work
Yeah.
because like the collectathon's meant to be like an open thing you're meant to explore, right?
And here's the thing. I
Now,
think that those medals are actually better implemented in the Werehog stages.
yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean, because like those are meant to be explored. But the problem is, you throw them into a day stage, that doesn't really, because like that's a conflicting thing, because like it's encouraging you to use the boost and like speed through, but the medals are spread out, and some of them can be very hidden.
Like, here's the thing. You either make them explorable and just mean that you have to go through the level like 8 different times to get them all, or you make it linear and basically make them a coin counter.
Yeah,
It just doesn't work right.
like if it, don't get me wrong, had Unleashed had like the like HD had like the Wii metal mechanic, I would have said that could maybe be the first S tier, honestly. Because then I would have actually been able to beat the
which
game.
one? I'd say Unleashed is still really high up.
Yeah, definitely. It's just the medals are
Also,
definitely holding it back.
I don't think I'm gonna count the Wii. The Wii one from Metroid is pretty similar, right?
Kind of, but also not really.
Where would you put it?
I'd say top of B. If like we're just yeah, top of B.
Wow. Okay, I know that we have stuff coming up that we might talk about in like a negative connotation, but I'm gonna make a claim here. Secret Rings is the worst Sonic game. Like
Okay,
mainline speaking.
uh, okay, it's like it's one of those things where like I see what you mean, but I'm also gonna have to disagree because Sonic 4 Episode 1 exists. Here's the thing about like both of those games. Let's compare real quick. With Secret Rings, don't get me wrong, the game itself is
It's
it's a game.
garbage. It's garbage.
But
It's
there's at least things
terrible.
I appreciate about it, like Dark Spine. Again, sort of the same with Black Knight, like in terms of, like story, but like on a lesser scale, and the music.
Yeah, like some of the
Sonic
music
4
is good.
Episode 1 is legitimately a game I never want to go back to. Had it not been for Sonic Blast existing, I would have put that in its own tier. Put it that way.
I'm gonna put Sonic. I'm gonna put Sonic 4 here because we're already talking about it. But it's
Yeah,
right next to it. I don't care about episodes 2 and 3 enough to talk about those, and I don't think you played those.
yeah. I hear 2's decent though, so I'll just take
Okay.
their word for it. I don't intend to
Did
play
you
it
play
though.
Sonic? Oh, question. Did you play Sonic Colors DS?
No, but I've been meaning to.
Okay, that means that we can use this to represent normal colors and this to represent ultimate. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Bet.
So I'm going to put colors in S,
Oof.
or like A. I'd say A.
Yeah.
And colors ultimate quotes in C.
Hmm.
Because colors,
What
like
version of Ultimate are we taking into account here, real quick?
the version that I played at launch,
What console?
um, I played it, I played it on I I played it on a PlayStation 5,
Okay.
and like the bugs like this is basically the new Adventure DX, except I think that this is actually probably worse than Adventure DX.
Hmm.
Like the even if the discussion around the glitches was muddled, the truth is that all of the glitches shown off were glitches that could show up in the actual games. Emulator glitches are easily recognizable. But the fact that there are glitches that people thought were from the game shows that they were in the game at some point. And if we take that into account, what the hell happened? Like,
Okay, so on one hand, I do agree with you there, but okay, so first of all, I'm gonna have to offer my perspective from like post-patch, if that's all right.
there are still aspects about post-patch that I don't really like the fact that post-patch basically deleted all of your cosmetics, so you had to buy them all again.
Oh, I did not know that part, but all right, so here's the thing about a lot of the glitches that were found. I remember, okay, I was talking about, you remember the world map glitch, right? That's
Yeah.
like the one I'll be like focusing on. Okay, so me and my friend were actually talking about that in DMs when she got the game at launch, I believe, on Switch 2. I remember she said that one actually required a setup. It was basically really quickly going between planets, and even I think like I'm pretty sure she mentioned it took a while for that to actually trigger. So like that's what's like kind of getting me. Like most of them, I think had some kind of trigger behind them.
Well, here's the
Like don't
thing.
get me wrong, obviously
Even
them being in the game is still bad, but
like
at the same time,
even if what's it called? Even if the glitches weren't in the game, it's still just I think it looks I think that artistically speaking, not graphically obviously, I think it looks worse than the original game because I do not like the new lighting engine at all. They
that's
made
fair.
they made some bright areas really dark, and they made some and like they put an excessive amount of bloom on there, and like it's just it just looks kind of bad. It looks bad, and
I could see that, yeah.
it's not just the graphics. The UI is really funny. Like, I know that
Yeah,
we all talked about the Rival Rush one, like, but still, like you know that one, right?
yeah.
The, it's I could go on, but like I want to talk about what I like about like because Sonic Colors I still think is a really good game. Like I think that it has some of the best level design. Um, it has some of the best music. Like it's
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. The main issue is with its story. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
it's when Pontac
bad,
and Graf got into the series, and
and I don't think they did horrible on their first attempt, but
you
I
know what I think
just
the problem is? It's like they write. Okay, if you look at what they write for,
it
they
was for
write for stuff like
it was Happy
yeah.
Friends.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sure in like their like element, they're good writers, but
I just don't
they
think they really did
really
well with Sonic. And we're gonna
yeah.
talk about Pontac and Graf's stories more with Lost World and
Oh,
Forces.
I might have to go on a full rant on that one. I'm warning you right now.
But meanwhile, I'm going to put Generations in S.
Yes,
Actually,
true.
you know
Factual.
what? Actually, you know what? To balance out this list more, because I don't think there are many games here that are left that I would give S. I'm also going to throw Unleashed up there.
All right, that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah, Generations is just like
Generations is just a really fun time.
even if it lacks like the original spark that most of the other games have, it still is like probably one of the best anniversary games you could like that are like made for like a game
Yeah.
series as big as this because
Oh, absolutely.
it pays tribute while also being new and having a lot of fun stuff in it.
They like I think like what's really cool is they managed to like take a lot of the old level design and still make it work with the like boost formula and stuff. And like seeing
Hmm.
seeing what like a classic version of some stages is actually really cool. Also, I mean,
Yeah,
okay, come on, it's easily got one of the best soundtracks in the entire series. Like, can we just like both agree on
like
that?
they have really great remakes of like the songs and stuff. I haven't played Generations 3DS.
It, you know what? Put that in C. I have played it. It's it's all right, but I wouldn't play it again.
Sonic Lost World.
I
Here's the thing.
okay. I think the
I
gameplay is all right.
yeah, I personally, I think that be, I think that in terms of the gameplay, I put it in B because like the
Yeah,
game as a game is really fun. the reason why it's not higher is because it has like easily the worst story in the series.
I hate how they characterized Sonic and Tails in this game so much with a deep-rooted, burning
Big
passion.
Arms theme is amazing on 3DS, like
True.
Generations. I haven't heard
Also,
that.
I might need a moment.
Gino said Wii U is bad, 3DS is much better. I've not played Lost World 3DS, so I can't attest to that, but Wii U is not bad. It is fun. It just has a bad story.
I truly, genuinely despise how they characterize Sonic and Tails in this game, and that wouldn't be that big of a problem if they were not the main two characters of said game. You have to spend most of your time watching these bozos do what they do, and when they are both insufferable, that gets so annoying so quickly.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, Gino made a really good point. Lost World had the Legend of Zelda and Woolly World DLC.
True. And I will say, the Legend of Zelda DLC in particular is actually pretty banging,
Yeah, I don't
honestly.
think it's enough for me to put it over Black Knight, but that's a point to Lost World.
Yeah.
I also had
God,
Knight's
why?
DLC. But
Why?
here's the thing. With Sonic Lost World, it's I forgot what the story to that game is. Because like it's like Sonic and Tails, which are characterized bad. Eggman is
Yeah.
probably has like the most generic dialogue, and they put most of their villainous focus on the Deadly Six.
Yeah. And
Which
even me, who is literally out of everyone on this stream, that has been on this stream, I'm probably gonna be the biggest Sonic fan here. I know a little too much about this series, I will be honest, but even me, who is willing to forgive so much about this, I hate this game's story so much. And again,
the
it wouldn't be too big of a problem if they didn't shove it in your face, and that's the problem.
like here's the
I can't really
like
just ignore it.
like here's the thing. Generation's story is like nothing. It's absolutely
Yeah,
nothing. And even though it's nothing, that means that you spend more time on the fun gameplay.
yeah,
Why couldn't you just adopt that for Lost World? Lost World
yeah,
story is nothing, but you have to sit through the nothing.
yeah. No, exactly. Nothing is better than flat out bad. I would
Also,
rather take
contacting
Generations
us.
like nothing story than have to sit through a single more minute of Lost World Sonic and Tails dialogue. You remember that Santiago thing that was going back? That's what was in that game.
Like, and also about the story, Lost World is not funny. It tries really, really
Oh
hard
God,
to be
not.
funny. Like, and there are moments in this game that are funny. There are like moments here or there that are pretty good lines. Like,
It has the problem with colors where like it will like have a joke but then stretch it out. But the problem is it gets stretched out even more in this game.
like, like, like the best jokes in the game are like one-liners, like one-liners and just one like that are just one-liners, like I forgot what the green Deadly Six member, like the line that Sonic said to her. That was funny. That was actually good because it was
Yeah,
like timed well and not stretched out. Why wouldn't you just do that for the?
why spend like 5 minutes on another joke? Why?
We're getting too heated about that. Yeah, the
Yeah.
final boss theme is good, and like the music
Okay,
in
so
general in Lost World is
TLDR,
good.
game is all right. Story sucks ass. Moving on. Sonic Forces. um, this isn't okay. A lot of people have made this point, which I agree with. I hang on, wait. Before you put it there,
Wait a minute, I just realized there's only one game in D tier.
here's the thing.
I'm sorry,
Force is
little
like
one.
Force is just like the perfect 5 out of 10 game. It has nothing outrageously bad that makes me want to scream, but it has nothing really too good either. If that
Honestly,
makes sense.
for me though, I disagree.
I think okay, hang on, real quick. Order. I think with that one, it's less the compositions, but it's more so the instrumentation, which I will fully agree. The instrumentation for some songs, especially classics. Yeah, no, that
Yeah,
sucks.
Order says
S.
it too. Order says it too. I am so shocked that a Sonic game like this could have a bad soundtrack.
Yeah,
It's not even horrible, but
it's like it's got good
it's
tracks, but there's
it's
too
just
few of them.
it's just a nothing set of music. It's either just generic electro stuff. You have like some of the most boring vocal tracks. You have like Infinite's theme, which is I'm sorry, I need to say something. I hate how Infinite's theme like starts out for like a few seconds to be really interesting, and then it just goes like way further on the emo rock edge than even like the Shadow one was. To the point where it's
Okay, I will make a counterpoint there. Look up Almost Dead from Shadow.
I'm talking about like the main Shadow one.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Like and the thing is that Sonic Forces has bad platforming mechanics, a bad story, bad music, and looks worse than Generations and Unleashed.
Okay, I will say something about that last one though. I think what really hurt this game in like the grand scheme of things, it's like what really hurt it in the grand
Sonic
scheme of
Says,
things
man,
is
I'll
they've
see what
spent
is interesting.
most of the development cycle was spent on the engine. Like
So
I
they
remember
just,
I
yeah,
remember hearing a lot of people mention like this game took like what like 3 years to make. Problem, barely any of that was spent on the actual game.
was spent on the Hedgehog engine, which
Yeah, which
just
don't get me wrong. Like,
looks worse.
like here's the thing, like the Hedgehog Engine 2 is a good engine. Like it does do really good stuff. Problem, it was introduced with a game they only spent about a year on. Why?
And like you
Why
can
would you do that?
and like you can easily tell this was done in a year. Like
Yeah, like after that realization, a lot of things make sense.
yeah, like the Gino said it there. The classic stages are like Sonic 4 tier.
Yeah.
And
Now, all of that being said, I do hope they keep the customization. That part was cool.
yeah, the customizable character was fun to make.
Like
I like how
if I could equip soap shoes in a future game, that would actually be
I
kind of
like
sick. Can we
how I
keep
can
that?
make I like how I can wear Joker persona mask and a gamer hat.
I forgot that was DLC.
Speaking of DLC, what about that Shadow DLC? It was there. Oh,
You know what's
Porter
really
made
funny?
another good point. Remember when people had
Oh
to pay for
God, I remember when they
Supersonic?
tried to do that and they were literally bullied out of doing it. Ugh.
That's so funny.
Also,
Um,
you know what's really funny, actually?
also
Out of
Infinite.
out of
I
out
am
of every character in this game, I actually think Shadow's the best character, guys. Which is honestly really ironic given who he's being written by.
yeah. Oh, I need to say something. I'm so disappointed with Infinite.
I think everyone is.
Like, Infinite is such a cool design, and like his song is fine, but I know people really like that. And his voice acting is good. the problem is that this is where it feels like the most rushed. They forgot to give him character?
You know what I think is like infuriating about Infinite, actually?
Mm-hmm.
He is literally a one-step fix of a character. Do you want to know what that one step is?
What?
Change the perspective on his motive. If literally
Oh
you
no,
could make
order.
you could
He
oh
according
no, he died.
to yeah, he
Like
died.
he's actually straight up dead.
Yes, yeah, it was confirmed. He's dead.
Yeah, no, he's actually
He
just straight up dead.
imagine calling yourself infinite and only living through one game.
But like what makes it even worse is like here's how you can so easily fix his entire character with one step. And that's like the rewriting the motive thing. And you know what's worse about that part, actually? You don't even need to come up with anything. You can go with in-game stuff, because, like, in that Shadow DLC you mentioned, Eggman literally says his squad was, destroyed by Shadow? Which, given how they killed Infinite, I'm just gonna assume they're dead. So
Yeah.
why would you make his motive for getting stronger him throwing a hissy fit over being kicked in the head, when you could make it
I'm
of
not
his
weak.
literal squad being
I'm
murdered?
not I'm not weak.
Oh, God.
Infinite, where Shadow beat me, I want to murder the world.
I hate that it's so easy to fix. I hate that it's so easy to fix and they missed that.
Like they couldn't even put Infinite's backstory in the main game, and it was still not good. It's
And the
so weird.
problem is, and you know what's even worse? They're not even able to fix it because he literally is not allowed to be used in the IDW comics. I'm not even
Yeah,
joking. That's an actual restriction.
yeah, he's not allowed to be used, and he's canonically dead. Which means, congratulations, you wasted a character that was almost like almost like top 5 Sonic villains. Like,
Bro,
like it.
why?
I don't know. We've been way too negative these past few entries. Sonic Mania.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Thank God.
We can just agree this game is really good, right? Please? Yeah.
Yes, the fact that they try to connect this to Mania was a mistake. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's true.
yeah. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I have to say something kind of not good about Mania. Why I don't
Okay.
like my main gripe with Mania. It's the true ending. It's just a tie-in with Forces.
Yeah.
It's not just that, but also I don't like the fact that lives are in the game.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
that's fair. That's like the one thing I don't like, because like my first playthrough of the game was like I got to Titanic Monarch all the way, and I beat Act 2. The problem, no, hang on, no, I didn't beat Act 2. Rather, I got a game over there, and the problem is, due to how the save file system works, I had to start from all the way in Act 1. It is not a
that's
short stage either. Even if you're
how
really quick, that can take a bit.
That's how Sonic Mania works. If you die, you have to start from the beginning of the zone.
You're probably the only one person in life who likes life. No, I think lives can actually work. I think just like in this game's case, like, why does it start you from Act 1 if you get a game over?
Like just start at Act 2 or like
Yeah, like
whatever act you're on. Like
that's like the only reason I dislike lives, if like they like do really weird stuff like that. Otherwise, I'd actually say they're fine.
yeah.
For
I'm
stuff
like
like Celeste and Super Meat Boy, it wouldn't work for those, but for like normal stuff like this, it would work for that.
yeah. And that is Sonic Boy List.
That took a whole near 2 hours.
This stream took 2 hours for like for
Yep.
this. Um
That was surprisingly less bloodshed than I expected. We actually agreed on a lot of stuff.
Yes, and the only reason why this stream was like much tamer than we thought it was going to be is because we're saving the food discussion to next time.
Yep, that is going to be its own stream, and I am not excited because I already know that is about to be a hell spawn.
Shut up, Gino.
Okay, Gino.
Shut up, Gino. Go get rejected from Smash again.
Holy, wait! Bill!
Okay. I think that's all for today.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a really fun stream we had. Thank y'all for coming.
And
Thank you,
you for
Wisp,
having me.
for coming on. Yeah, that was really cool. I'm going to, before I stop, I'm just gonna go and raid someone real quick.
Alright.
Yeah. Koro's streaming.
Hell yes. Yeah, thanks for coming here, guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go into my share real quick. Channel. Okay. Aid Winged Koro. Alright. Alright.
Well,
When y'all
see you
get
guys.
there, say Xenoblade is mid. I'm gonna type out
What?
Xenoblade
Oh,
is
hell nah.
mid.
And I'm just
Copy
gonna
that.
hang on, wait. I'm gonna make that message, and I'm gonna say I'm sorry they forced me to say this.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It wouldn't be that funny.
Okay.
Okay. So see y'all later.